What up, guys? I'm going to teach you how to do a 360 today. I had a couple riders from Joyride that watch the YouTube channel ask me to get back on the YouTubes and teach them how to 360. So I got this nice box jump here. I'm not going to clear the whole box jump, just going to do it fly out, but probably going to start with like a 180 and basically where you look and stuff like that. So yeah, stay tuned if you want to know how to 360, and by the end of this video you should have some of the best 360s in the entire world. So yeah. There's a beanie. It's a bit windy, but we got this, I don't know what it's called, some kind of rat tail thing on our mic. Should stop the wind a little bit, so hopefully it's not too bad. Don't listen to the wind if you hear the wind, because it's windy and it's supposed to snow tomorrow, so we're filming this for you guys today. But basically you want to find yourself a little quarter pipe like this, box jump, fly out, whatever you want, and then you want to know how to 180 first. Before you're trying 360s, you want to know how to 180. So I'll do a quick 180 just to put the steps in place for you guys. Basically just like that. But my main thing for 360s, even what I struggled with 10, 11 years ago learning them, was I wasn't looking. So I'd do a 360 and say I spin right. So I'd be spinning off the lip, and then I'd get to kind of like 270, and I'd be looking back to where I would for a 180. So when you're doing the 360, you always want to keep your head over your shoulder like that. Even if you're not fully spinning the 360, you might spin a 270, but you want to be looking at your landing. So I don't know if you can see my head well here, but I'm going to do a 180 for you guys and try to just overlook it a bit, just to show you guys what I really mean. So that was literally just me trying like a 180, and I just kept turning my head, and it basically turned into a 360. So that's how much it helps. But I'll do a solid 360 for you guys, and just watch my head and watch how I look over the shoulder, because that's the main thing. You want to pop basically for your 180, similar to any 180 you'd ever do, but just give it a little extra with the hips. And sometimes you could do a little turn in to the quarter to give you a little extra spin too. So watch the way I turn in as well, and then watch my head, and then you want to pop as well. So put those three things together. Basically that's all. So it's definitely a hard one to learn, because especially if you're a small guy with a big bike, and it's, you know, a longer bike, and you're only a short little dude, it's hard to get that bike to fully spin around that 360. And a lot of people will kind of try the 360, and they try to do it too fast, so they tag their back end on the lip. So I'll try to actually do that for you guys and see. I've seen it all the time at Joyride from young kids trying to 360. But yeah, I'll try that. I don't know if I can even do it, but just to show you guys what I mean. But basically like that. So my back wheel got caught up on the takeoff. So that happens when you're just trying to spin out of it and you're not actually trying to go up. So most people, you got to remember, you have to go up. On a 180, you can kind of just ride out and do your 180 without getting caught up too much. But when you do the 360, you want to make sure when you're, basically when your back wheel is taken off, you're not spinning too early and catching like that. So you want to have your back wheel come up, and you want to pop and clear that edge. You're popping and clearing that edge, going all the way around. If you guys get that. So remember to use your legs and go up, and not just go forward out of the quarter pipe. But I'll do a few more. I'll do a switch one. See, watch the legs pop. That's the biggest thing, is turning up the quarter pipe, getting your legs to pop off the quarter, and then keeping your head all the way over, looking at your landing the entire time. If you don't look at your landing, I'm telling you right now, it's most likely not going to work. It's a lot of sports are like that, when if you just look, you will go that way. But if you don't look, you're gonna stay where you are. So I'll do a truck driver for you guys. See, I'm always looking over my head or over my shoulder, always looking over my shoulder to make sure that the rotation happens and I can see my landing. But that's about all there is for a 360. It's not that hard, but I'll go over the steps one more time. Roll in with enough speed to where you'll actually make it out. That's another thing too I didn't explain. You want to have enough speed so you'll make it to the deck properly and you won't get kind of stuck into the quarter pipe there. And then second, make sure you have the pop with your legs so that you clear that edge and you don't spin too early or you'll catch the edge. Like I said, if you spin too early and you don't pop, you will catch the edge. So make sure you do the little carve on the way up, pop at the top, and keep that head all the way like that over the shoulder, looking at your landing. Even if you're doing a 180, even if you go out and you do a 180 like this, keep looking like that so that you could feel out a 360. And then maybe your next time you might, instead of doing a 180, you might do it like, here, I'll do it this way so you can see it better. Instead of doing a 180, you might do this, 270, right? And as long as you keep your head like that, you'll kind of feel like you know what a 360 feels like. So, and then the next one you might go one more time, pop, and keep your head turned the whole way, and you'll land straight. So that's really all. Nice carve up it to get your spin, enough speed to get out of the quarter pipe, enough pop to clear the edge of the quarter, and then keep that head all the way over the shoulder, looking at your landings at all times. Because if you don't do that, you won't rotate properly. So I hope I helped you guys learn 360s. It's not too bad of a trick, but you let me know in the comments what you guys want to learn next. I know some of the guys at Joyride were asking me to do a tail whip. So the next video I'll do a tail whip, and then, but if you have any other suggestions or anything like that, hope you guys enjoy your day and go learn that damn trick, because when I teach you the next variation, you're going to want to add it in. You're going to want to do the 3 whips and the trucks and maybe even the 720s in the future. So I hope it helped. One more 360. Is that good?
Yeah.
Got the clip?
Yeah.
Beanie, your help.
Beanie! Oh.
Did you have fun, Beanie?
Smile, babe.
Go for a car
Smile,
ride?
quick.